Good morrow, adventurers! I am Bertham Johnsky, former captain of the Dwarven Guard, and I say former because I have in fact retired and decided to devote my time to one of my favourite hobbies, drinking! And sometimes cooking. It is my pleasure to bring the tastiest and most creative dishes from the far edges of Faerun right to your table. For the first episode, I thought I would cook up a recipe very near and dear to my heart. Smoked sausages with kraut and dwarven mustard. A recipe that, according to legend, was first cooked up by the dwarf father god Moradin himself. Yes, after a long day working in the fiery forges and lava-filled mines, many dwarves, like myself, have an insatiable craving for salty and sour foods, and nothing quite hits the spot like dwarven smoked sausages and briny sauerkraut. First things first, let's go over the ingredients we'll be using. And who better to show us than our favourite ingredient goblin! Yay! No! Put it down!
First things first, 6 smoked sausages, kielbasa, bratwurst, whatever you want. Next up is 2 cups of dark beer. Any dark beer will do, personal preference. 3 tablespoons vegetable oil, half cup stone ground mustard, and 1/4 cup of sour cream. 1 1/2 cup of water. Any water will do. I like to use purified and 4 cups of sauerkraut, drained, rinsed, and lastly squeezed dry. Get off! 1 large apple, peeled cord and diced, 1 yellow onion, finely chopped.
It's important to remember that no matter who it is okay for even the strongest of warriors to cry.
First thing, after heating the pan, I'm going to put in the vegetable oil. After it's all heated up, I'm going to put in the onions. Now I'm going to stir the onions around in the pot. Let them cook for up to 15 minutes so that they're nice and caramelized. After the onions are fully caramelized, first we will add the apples, and then after that 1 teaspoon of sugar on top. Spread it out nice and evenly. Now we are going to add the sauerkraut. Once again, get that nice and spread around. And now we're going to add on the water. Don't spill it like I did a little bit. I used a half teaspoon of salt, kosher. The pepper is up to personal preference. You can put as much as you want. And now we mix it all up. Throw on a lid for more even cooking. While the food is cooking, take the sour cream and the stone ground mustard, put it together in a bowl, and give it a nice mix. And since we still have time, we should get started on the sausages. Add the dark beer into a big saucepan. Once the dark beer's had a real nice simmer, add all the sausages into it, making sure you poke holes in the sausages to get a much better cook throughout.
Now that is something special. Just like me dear old mum used to make. And that dwarven sauce, they say it's a cure-all. I can't wait to dig in. Well then, as you can see, that's going to do it for our first episode. That's right, the first episode. One of many, I hope. And I just thought of a very good name for this episode. I'm going to call it Dungeons and Dragons and Drinking and Dining. Also known as D&D.
Hi everyone. Thank you for watching my first video of hopefully many. As I said earlier, I really had a good time. We all had a good time working on this. And if you like it, subscribe, let me know so that we know that we can make more. I do also want to take this time at the end of each video to support other content creators. First one that I'm going to do is Here for the Rolls D&D podcast. You can find them everywhere, Spotify, iTunes. You can even find them here on YouTube. I'll try to link them if I can figure it out. But yeah, check them out. They're a very, in my opinion, unique and funny podcast. So if you like me, you like them. I'm not associated with them, so I don't know why I said that. I'm not on the show. I just like them. Anyway, dig in.